English Broken Businesses. We are all about Black excellence, bringing local entrepreneurs together to inspire and motivate you through business.
So it's simple. What you can do is to listen to this story and be inspired and show to you guys nothing is impossible. If they can do it, so nathi singayenza bantwana basekhaya. Sit down and chill and listen to this wonderful story.
Follow your dreams.
It's English Broken Business. Today we've got an exciting episode for you guys. We have a gentleman by the name of Ongeziwe. I'm not going to say much. I'm not going to talk much about him. He needs to introduce himself to you guys. Shapunjan Puti? Shapun forward to put Ongeziwe, right? So please put Ongeziwe. Tell us about yourself. Who is Ongeziwe?
Igama lami Ongeziwe nje ngutshilo. Ndizalelwe eDutywa. Kwisituko samanqarhwane or esibongo samanqarhwane.
Okay.
Kuthiwa singamagquna ukhwebe.
Yeah.
Asizondani, sizondana ngomthetho kuphela.
Aish. Yes.
Ndikhulele eDutywa.
Yeah.
But ke ndabona banzofunda phaya ndayokuhlala nokhokho wam umama kamama.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so ndahlala kwiilali zaseMthatha.
Sure.
Kwindawo kuthiwa kusemzinye eBathenjini.
Sure.
So ndafunda khona amabanga phansi where I was taught ilanto iziphoto za Shakespeare.
Okay.
But they were not relevant kum, but ke sasithanda.
But which year is this?
Yo. Andisakhumbula kuhle. I think it was back then 2007.
Okay.
Yeah. Kwangu-2007 ndifunda kweso sikolo sifundela phantsi komthi. It's one of the poorest school endingakhanda kuso. Kuthiwa kuseZulinzima kunzima nyhani but ootitsha bakhona ye babayithanda imfundo. That's why I learned English, yeah. As compared where I was coming from, because the structure was good, where Nansuka corner, but
the passion wasn't
it was
there.
not there. But
Sure.
when I get to Mthatha, those people have passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I see it's like you're from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
So when you came across with, like, when does this love of reading and writing books kicks in? Does it start at that time? You are at primary or you are now at high school?
Enyanisweni isikolo zange ndasithanda.
What a coincidence.
But I always value education.
Sure.
Even nokuya kwami esikolweni zakutsho abazali. Ndandikhaphela inkomo and then ndabona abantu bayesikolweni ndabalandela.
Malusi.
Yeah, ekhaya bendisemncinci kaloku so ixesha lokufika esikolweni lingekafiki.
Yes.
But ndabona abantu bayesikolweni ndalandela. That's how I started. But education ndandingayithandi. I had a passion kwisoka.
Oh.
But this thing of writing and reading yayivele ikhona kwasekhaya. There's a calling, especially on my mother's side.
Okay.
Ekhaya kwicala kamama kukho utata omncinci kamama.
Sure.
He's one of my grandfathers.
Okay.
So kuthiwa ndifana naye amaxesha amaninzi. Kuthiwa nguye
Look-alike.
yeah. Kuthiwa nguye wayesenza into enzenzayo. But yena wadive to ubufundisi.
Okay.
And then so mna iqale xa ndifika eCape Town lento kubhala when I was doing grade 11.
Sure.
So there was this teacher, he teaches Xhosa.
Yeah.
Tall and very funny.
Yeah.
Umhleka isangena emnyango.
Okay.
Ihlobo anxiba ngalo.
Yeah.
And I was doing funny things and then he began to read a poem. Yayisithi kuba sele ndikubonile man sele ndithetha. So he spoke about ngobhuti wayemhlubona olanda uzobona umuntu umthande safika kanti no izixesha lehamba so wayezoba kakuhle uyenza uyithanda that's where ke ngoba unlocka lento bikade ibikhona kum but bengekayiboni. And then when I was doing grade 12 that's why I started to focus kwicala lokufunda iqale kwa grade 11 and then ya develop ka grade 12 ndayibona ba ikhona.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it kicks in at grade 11. And then by when you were doing your matric, already the passion was already
there.
So at that time, are you writing any book or it's just you reading books?
Something amazing happened. Bengumntana oquiet esikolweni.
Sure.
But bendijoka kwabantu lapha ecapha besazothi khona nazimisi noba sendenze into erongo.
But not
yet. So what happened is sasobhala i-trial, grade 12. It was 2013. Yeah.
Sure.
So kukho intombazana ndabhala ipoem yokuqala after reading one of the best books apha esiXhosa classics ka-professor Wancedile Sawule.
Okay.
So I said to Ukhozi Olumaphiko after reading that book within a week,
Sure.
a novel. And then I wrote a poem to Umzantsi Africa. And then since I was quiet and shy, ndayinika umntwana wayesibetha sonke eklasini. You know, siXhoseni ndamnika umbuzo wathi ndaqala ke ndabhala ipoem eyi-1 ka-grade 12 ndamnika And then I said, well, insisted, why am I good teacher? I could feel that it's not a good time, you know, to uziveza ebantwini.
Sure.
So what I did, after writing that poem, and then I went to libraries, local libraries.
Okay.
And then I started ukufunga ulwazi, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And then I started to compare writers that write during the time of apartheid and this current one.
Sure.
And then I saw the difference that for us as Kenzi kakhulu, while abantu babengena information, but those people, they are very
They've
intellectual.
done a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they've done a lot. Without the technology that now we have. Yeah.
So that's why ndiqale apho ke ngoba ndisiya, and then I wrote ilanduza ndabhala lo poem one, and then I came to CPUT on that's why ke ngoba ngiqhubeke kubhala at CPUT, and then we submit first manuscript ya rejectwa apho yoqala Center for the book ya rejectwa for funding, not because it was bad, but you know, when you are not awakened, you always complain. So poems but there was something that is already there.
Yes.
It is something that is not exciting, you know, not giving hope, you know. So it was rejected, and the guys bengayifumani why we should write. Befuna ukwenza into yasestaging, where we're called to write. So hence they are rejected.
Yes.
And then ndabuya ke ndabhala isibini while I'm still at CPUT, and then it was funded, and then it was published and launched in 2019 June 16.
Wow.
The Center for the Book.
Wow. Like I can see, Ongeziwe, you are a young man. I can tell that you are still a young man, and in most cases, we believe Guti, people who are writers are very old people.
Yeah.
You know, good storytellers, it's not young men like you, it's very old people, you know, and you find it's either utamkhulu, umakhulu, you know. And what I found interesting is that your books are written in isiXhosa, and why in isiXhosa and you don't want to write in English?
As I said to you, I said to you earlier on that to me, ayona ngayithanda kwa into edibene nosifunda nesikolo. So to me it's a calling.
Okay.
So I believe umuntu ubizwa ebantwini bakhe.
Sure.
So ngeke ndithi ndingumXhosa ndibizwe abantwini abathetha isilungu.
Okay.
So funeka ndibizwe ngobantwini bambave le nto ndiyiphathisweyo kubo.
Sure.
Because I believe also poets are prophets. So I cannot write although I'm not limited.
Yeah.
But uthanda ukuthi onye imento yambhala ngolwimi ophupha ngalo. Yeah, so ndibizelwe kulo
awuphuphi ngesilungu.
Uphupha
ngesiXhosa.
And then ndizibonisa zize baxhoseni.
Sure.
So
okay.
Yeah,
then
so
it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now I've got like few of your books here on our table. You first tell me about this one, Umthandazo Wama Africa, right?
Yeah.
So when was this book released? When was it launched?
It was 2019 June 16.
This is a book. This is the first book.
Yes.
Ubukhuluma ngayo.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what was behind the inspiration of writing this book?
As you see in the cover, kukho abantu basemasimini.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
farm,
Yes,
you know,
yeah, I
and
can
bayaqabela.
see. Yeah.
And so by saying this isihloko sale ncwadi, the title is poetic. By saying umthandazo doesn't mean the prayer, but it also means the prayer.
Okay.
So when I arrived in Cape Town, you know, up on Kule Corner, we used to be called abantu abatsha ba lazy. And then when I arrived in Cape Town, no man abantu abatsha bakho lazy.
Sure.
Yeah, because I saw people doing things, they have organization, they're trying, but they do not have the access on funding. So I believe, sinomthandazo song Africa better. You know, that's what it means. And by saying umthandazo, it means, okay, funeke silweni physical ngumthandazo. Sometimes umthandazo is not a prayer.
Sure.
Ukulwa. And then kase usoyiseka, and then you can pray because izixhobo zakho zithathiwe.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying ithi umthandazo, but imithi ayingumthandazo.
Sure.
Yabo. So yeah, inspiration was like is all about inzame ezenziweyo ngabantu abatsha. It's dedicated abantwana abatsha sikakhulu le ncwadi. Imizamo abayenzileyo, and people that are doing things but they do not have access. Banomnqweno bangase kube nje leaders.
Is it because of the lack of information, or is it because the lack of government getting involved in such spaces in helping young people? Like I can tell Uti, you are such a young man who's got a passion yokubhala incwadi. So now I need you to tell me, Uti, but why you decide to write them in isiXhosa, and who is the target market here? when you are writing these books ngesixhosa? Like now you just said your first book was dedicated to the youth. So this is the youth that have been striving, this is the youth that have been like trying, ne? But they never got access. So what I was asking is that you think, is it a government problem, or you think it is the youth problem of not wanting to find the information? Because someone would say, but the information is out there, but where? So what I'm asking is that when you were writing this book, you were dedicating it to the youth, right? Yes. So now you're dedicating to the youth, where you're like giving them the what you call the knowledge, where you're showing them the way as to like how they can get that information. Yeah.
To answer your question, what I would say is more like encouragement and to the youth by looking at heroes like that, because also there are poems that are talking about amaqhawe akudala.
Yes.
Yeah. So also reflecting to them, but encouraging the current youth.
Sure.
So coming to question yakho yesibini, about it's because of the lack or mhlawumbe lack of knowledge, or firstly we cannot blame the youth for lacking knowledge. If you see in township or in rural areas,
sure,
when the government comes to us, it's only come xa bezosithesta. And I have a problem with that. They only see us. I feel like we basibona engathi we are not capable. You only come to us, but okay, prevent that. Is okay, HIV awareness and all.
Sure.
I'm not against on that, but it's too much. And also, pressure is nazo as lokshini, things that are happening, social economic issues, social economic issues. So we cannot blame youth because it takes time. Even now, there's things that I'm still facing as Lali Nasekas. There's a lot of temptation and everything that's happening, chaos. But I remain, calm because of storm. So I can say it's government. It's government and it was funding agencies. They need to go to township. And because it's rare people abaziyo NYDA and how to go to NYDA and attend those programs. And also send up for the book, but send up for the book at least. So we cannot blame the youth. Knowledge, access. It takes government and other stakeholders that are relevant to go to people. So that's my opinion and my views based on that.
Okay. So now would you say, Wuti, maybe you coming this side, Cape Town, living Eastern Cape, did that help you? Did that do any impact on life in Yako? Now that you've got your own books that you wrote, because this was released 2019, right? So did that help you? When you found that information?
Yeah, it helped me to move from rural areas to urban areas. But it took me effort and discipline. Hence, I do not blame people who have goals. There are a lot of guys who are better than me when it comes to writing. I could see this guy have a potential.
It's got
but
a
discipline.
Calling.
It's got a calling. But a discipline. And it got swallowed by those chaos that are happening in the environment. It's easy to become our own environment. So I don't blame those guys. For me, it took a discipline, and by surrounded by family that has values when it comes to cultural, also religious. And also surrounded So God was always protecting me. And also, the only thing that I could say is that I was smart enough to listen. Every person knows a kum, and then I can reflect. I can't do reflect. So the lesson ganjalo. So it helped me. It helped me.
Okay, all right, cool. And then now you tell me about your second book. This one was released when? Last year, right? 2020. Okay, 2 years back. So what's in this book? What is it about?
It's so actually le ncwadi ndiyibhale ne-legend. I never thought abanye abantu andifunda ngabo but ndibhala nabo. Matoto. So le ncwadi ibhala ngeziganeko, i-poets and prophets zibhala ngeziganeko okanye nento esisezayo. Because there's also prophecy here in the book where I dreamed ngento eyenzekayo, but it happened to Nigeria. If you still remember a story sase-Nigeria where amajoni supposed protecting babulala abantu. So ndibhala ngala xesha le COVID nento besenzeka izinto bezi-experience thina because ndibhala nsemakhaya Eastern Cape. So ngoku ifika i-COVID abantu bakwisithi bebonwabile like bona besithi le seza kude leni. And then Eastern Cape where I'm situated,
Sure.
bekukho i-drought before ilaa nto iza kufikela nto COVID.
I-COVID, yes.
Bekukho i-drought ende futhi, and then I still remember abantu bayothandaza entabeni but zakulandela imvula,
Yeah, I
kwalandela
remember,
umoya,
yes.
kwalandela umoya instead of the rain.
Sure.
So okay, but during that time COVID,
Yeah.
nine kwilaa nto urban areas abantu bonwabile like I could see yabo abantu bonwabile
Sure.
yet COVID yeza. Something amazing happened in the rural areas. Benganethi ixesha elide
Yeah.
kwave kwanetha. So i-poem it's about that, but okay, uThixo uyawabonela abantu bakhe bekade bekhala ngemvula ixesha leCOVID, so that they could prepare into ezayo yabo
Sure,
ye-COVID
sure.
lezofikela mse abantu baphela ngemisebenzi. If you see now kuyanetha kakhulu kuma-Eastern Cape
Yeah.
nakwezinye indawo besikade sihlelelekile ngemvula. So it's about event ezenzekileyo nezinye iziganeko, not only COVID, droughts nokusweleka kwenkosi yethu because isweleke ngexesha leCOVID and kwanetha emveni kwesweleka kwayo yabo. Nkosi yamaXhosa I just forget his name. Yeah. So zibhala ngeziganeko ezenzekileyo ngexesha leCOVID, politically, socially, nento ze-nature.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my second question, concerning this book. Ukuthi, when COVID hit us, because I mean, it affected everyone,
Yeah.
rich, poor, whether you are in the suburb or you are in the township, we understand, or maybe you are there in the rural areas. It affected anyone and everyone. So if when maybe you getting the inspiration of writing the book, there were things that maybe you dream about, or maybe there were things that you could like foresee, and you put these things here. It comes back to what you told me earlier on, Uti, the reason why you are writing these books, ngesiXhosa, it's because you don't dream in English. You dream as Xhosa. So those were some of the events that prior to COVID,
Yeah.
you saw them, and then you put everything here in this book.
Yeah.
And how did the people receive your book?
The books are doing well.
Yeah.
Because whatever I do, I don't do it because I want it. It should be harmony with God. You know, I don't just do it.
You're such a strong believer, ne?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Yeah.
I believe because even to me coming to this thing of writing, as I said, there are a lot of things that I could do, but landing bambile, but I don't need so it's something that I've been called to do.
Sure.
So, yeah, so incwadi yahamba kakuhle, I managed to sell a lot of books in bookstore, and we are even tracking we are even pushing doors kwindawo besikade sithengisinga indawo ze-English. Actually, I will be the first person to sell kwezinye indawo kwindawo kwi-bookstores ezazongoba zi-mainstream.
Yeah.
So, and also to libraries in Eastern Cape via to government, Department of Arts and Culture and Sport Recreation.
Sure.
So yeah, the book are doing well, and imiyalezo and feedback ndiyazifumana ebantwini.
Sure,
And
the reviews,
yeah, the reviews, and also there's something that amazing as bebe ndishilo uba ndibe nentlahla yokudibana nabantu endandifuna ngabo, legend. I call them legend.
And now you are writing books with them.
Yeah, and also to get approval from them, it's not easy. So I got reviews from them, even abanye ngabo beke belanto zabe nisebenza nabo apha incwadi beyijonga besithi yiyo you can ungayikhupha.
Wow.
Yes, so incwadi saqhuba kakuhle kakhulu.
No, Brian, we are very honored to have you in our YouTube channel, and you are showing to us, Uti, it's possible. It doesn't matter where you come from. You know, we always preach this to our viewers, Uti. It's not about where you're from. It's not about background yakho ukuthi ukhule kanjani. You know, ukuthi uzalwe it might be a problem, but ukuthi uzophelela lapha, then it's your problem. You understand? Because a lot of people, they've got that excuse of their background. No, my background, how I grew up, my mom, my dad, the school that I attended. Like now you are saying, ukuthi wa attend iskolo under a tree. You understand? I can imagine magnetic mvula when it's cold, like now it's winter. You know, some would have excuses not to go to school. You know, some would have excuses not to go to class because you are studying under the tree. You know, you don't have your own nice classrooms, you know, with proper chairs, proper tables, but buga lesa skolo lesa, which is sikhiqizeni. Izwelinzima bheka uthi izwelinzima ikhiqizeni, you understand? So there's always something nice about all these ugly backgrounds, you know, like malokishini, there's always that rose that will grow among the concrete. So Mina, I will say shout out to Israelicha, wherever they are, Zwelinzima, right? Yes, Zwelinzima, shout out to them, you know, because maybe some that you went to school with along the way, they gave up, you know, because it was tough. I can imagine, but now I can have the picture of studying, you know, Gyaneta, Gyabanda, Gunomoya, you know, you can't even focus. So, Priam, for that also, I would say kudos to you, Priam, and don't stop, ne? Don't stop, Mganam, don't stop. So now I want us, before we finish, you told me about this one. I'm very interested on this one. I see it, because we are all friends of Tando, you know. We all want to be loved. We all want to belong somewhere. So I see this one called Uthando Luka Olotando. So what was the inspiration? Okay. So ngenzakalani ngothando?
As you see, the isihloko is poetic. Uthando luka Olotando. Olotando is not ayingumntu uthando, but elithandweni.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it actually means.
Sure.
Le ncwadi lena it also speak to me nabantu endibene nabo.
Sure.
Ndabona uthando ebantwini. And also the inspiration apho ndisuka khona ezilalini. Also speak about unity.
Sure.
If you look at ilanduza izindlu zethu hlobo ezakhiwe ngalo around Aven, they symbolize something there because they bajonga nature. And also it speak of unity. Yabona around Aven. You cannot cheat as umntana. Umama endibona nento encinci xa kusenzeka something kum.
Sure.
But there's something ngawo. So kukho ipoem ethi uronda, which is Rondaven, urondabile.
Okay.
So ithetha ngokubaluleka kwakhe kwikhaya nokumanyanisa amakhaya nokukhulisa. Ikhona indawo ethi yipalamente yasekhaya, because zonke izinto zenziwa akho nto ezintle na room west apho sisohlukana khona, yabo sibe similana, kukho la tension, yonke into igqitywa apha, yabo. So I speak about love, not only love as romance, but uthando olukhulisayo.
Yes.
Uthando oluqeqeshayo.
Sure.
Uthando olulobuntu. So it's more than romance, but there's also romance within.
Yes.
So it's a broader part of uthando.
Okay.
Love that teaches.
Yes.
Not those one.
So it is the romance that has to do with maybe upbringing.
Yes.
The love that umama can give to the child.
Yes, nepomi zikhona phethu umama. Umzali wakwaXhosa ethi uba ingathi sisilwanyana, kwiphathi ethi ingathi sisilwanyana ebantwaneni bakhe, because akaqheleki, because sikuthiwa kukho le concept emaXhoseni umuntu akanconywa esiva. Umzali wethu isikhule singabaqhelanga, utata wam ukhona ndimqhelayo gogo. Umama wam ndandimazi unothando bathi wengalibonisa ilibonisa ngenye indlela yovaka ngabanye abantu, but xa ihleli nathi it's all about discipline. Principles, so ithetha ngothando linjalo.
Wow. But deep down she loved you guys anyway. Your dad, your mom, they all loved you. It's just that when they need you guys to be disciplined, then they will show the other side, which we don't even like. So these are the 3 books that so far you've written, or you've got others as well?
2 are still coming.
2 are still coming. When? This year?
Yeah, hopefully at the end of this year.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But you can always invite us when you're doing a launch. Like today, we are actually invited to a launch. We're going to be joining you now, Lapa Ewolweni. I think it has already started. So we're going to join you. And as English Broken Business, we're looking for such stories. These are stories that we want to put them out there. We want to tell people it's possible. You understand? We need to be that nation that is not scared of reading. I also read books. I'm a reader. I love reading books. So they normally say umuntu omnyama umufuna ukumfihlela into ubuyifakaphi. So now we're changing that narrative. Yeah, we're changing that narrative. And we're saying, Uguti, we're not that old generation, you know, that was lazy to read. Because I mean, like your book, man, I can finish it within few minutes. You know, it's not even a book that you can finish within a day. This is just an hour or less than that. So thanks so much for the great work that you're doing, and may God continue blessing you. We're looking forward to see you writing more books. We're looking forward to see you also joining partners with the other young guys that are coming, because there is someone who's watching you who also would like, you know, to get mentored by you or to get an advice from you. But before we close, I would like you to just give us one poem. I know I follow you on Instagram, I follow you on Facebook. You always have these beautiful poems. Just give me one.
Yeah, I have to read it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
fine. Then, guys, we are done. It's just going to give us a very nice poem, and it's going to be the closing.
Okay.
Is this one of your favorites?
Okay, I'll check my favorite poem.
Okay.
Let
So
me
it's
see.
like you've got quite a while, huh?
Yeah,
you've got quite a lot.
There are a lot of, and this one, Zimnandi Zonke is.
Okay. Give us the best one.
Okay. They are long. They are long.
Okay.
They are long. Okay, let me check. Okay, let's read this one. Umzali wakwaXhosa.
Umzali
It
wakwaXhosa.
also resonate like with the title uthando.
Yes. Okay.
Umzali wakwaXhosa. Into obusilwanyana kusapho lwayo, into engaqhelekiyo kwintsana zayo. Ingalala incumile kuse ivuke inxibe ubuso bumbi. Ngenxa yokungafuna kudelwa ngabantwana. Isidima sayo ihlala isijongile. Nanko ke ragama isikhomba endimeni. Umzali wakwaXhosa. Simazi ekhohlakele selusapho lwakhe. Kuba luvuyo kuthi wakuncuma. Kuba sisazi mhlophe ukuba kuhle esikwenzileyo ngolosuku. Uncumo nolonwabo lwakhe mihla yonke siyaluhlawulela. Ungumntu ongonqeniyo ukuqumba, awubumbe awuthwale lo mlomo iveki yonke. Sitsho sibande singcangcazele siququzele. Kuba sisazi mhlophe ngesabhokwe sakhe. Simazi ngokuthuma maxesha onke luqoqoqa usapho lumbombozele lufunga intshiya. Ungumntu ozibopha nakuba zibhityile ezakhe inkabi. Kube negunya namagunya wokulawula. Mve xa esithi ngowam lo mzi ofuna ukuzilawula makakho wakhe. Abuye athi umqolo wesidenge wolulwa ngentonga. Lutsho luphakama usapho luququzele okwembovane. Kuba luvuyo nemincili okungabikho intsukwana ekhaya. Ngethemba lokwenza unothanda sihambe nevatshula. Sigqushe sonwabe silale kude kuphume ilanga. Maxesha onke sikhwele emnxebeni simtsalele. Sibuze usuku lwakhe lokubuya. Kuba sifuna kuhlale kucocekile ngolosuku. Umzali wakwaXhosa. Ingqeqesho yakhe ilikhala kusapho lwakhe. Wofika phakathi kwabahlobo bakhe aqhayise ngosapho lwakhe. Ncome ezo zikhuthali. Kodwa phambi kwenzala yakhe wofika engxola engabonakalisi kuncoma. Lunjalo uthando lwakhe. Injalo ingqeqesho yakhe. Lakuthi lakukhula usapho lutsho luqonde lubulele loo ndlela neemfundiso lukhuliswe ngazo. Umzali wakwaXhosa.
Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ongeziwe Bolisi. Ongeziwe Bolisi. Ongeziwe Bolisi. Thank you so much, guys. It was nice being with you. Check us on the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment on our comment section. Thank you so much. It was nice being with you, guys. Danko.